West Lake right now, and it's one of the most beautiful lakes in Hanoi. Look at the sunset behind me, right here. So beautiful, and now my face is so dark. But yeah, anyways, today I'm gonna introduce you to one of the most famous dish in Hanoi. And I know I talk too much about vermicelli and noodles and all kind of soup and broth because I really like them. But today I'm gonna introduce you to a specialty of Hanoi, and it's called pyramid rice dumpling. And people usually eat it for breakfast and for dinner. So yeah, let's go explore what it is. Yeah, and I'm so excited now because it's time for dinner, and this is pretty big. So my first impression for this dish is that they have a lot of toppings. As you guys can see, there are pickled cucumbers, young rice bologna, and Vietnamese sausages. And the fillings contain minced pork, wood ear mushroom, and they season it so well with shallot. And I can smell it the first bite in my mouth. And the outer part is made of rice flour mixed with salt and water. Most of the Vietnamese food are made of rice or rice flour because we are the world's second largest rice exporting country. And we're so proud of our rice cultivation. So yeah, that's the reason why a lot of our food are made of rice. Okay, so everything was beautifully wrapped in banana leaves. So basically what they did was that they selected banana leaves, and then after that they rinsed them and they blanched them in boiling water, and then they clean them. So you have beautifully banana leaves, and you just put like the pyramid rice dumpling on top, and then after that they kind of put the bologna and the toppings in here. And if this is the first time you come to Vietnam and you don't know what to do with this dish, just imitate the locals, you know. So usually we eat it with sriracha, like it's not sriracha, it's like chili. And then some people eat it with soy sauce if you want it to be more flavorful, you know. So just like pour it on top of it and then just enjoy it. Like I did, I just pour some in there. And then I remember for a long time ago when I was a kid, whenever I woke up, I always heard like the vendors who rode the bicycles was like crying. Hai ai bánh giò đây? It means like who want the hot bánh giò? Who want the hot pyramid rice dumpling? And it's very nostalgic because I feel like it's very iconic in Hanoi. And if you come to Hanoi, maybe like in early morning or even at night, the vendors will show up on the street and then they would like cry out loud so people can hear them, and then you can enjoy a plate of bánh giò on the street, you know, even like on the stool, and like just a smaller stool like this. And yeah, you have a good breakfast or a light supper, and you can chit chat with the locals and the vendors, and it's just so beautiful. And I kind of remember all of this when I came back to Vietnam, and I think it's the beauty of Hanoi. Also, I ordered soy milk here. They sell soy milk. Besides soy milk, they have the iced tea and Coke. And they even have beer in here. And they have water. Fun fact, beer in Hanoi is even cheaper than water. Like a bottle of water. Can you believe that? And another fact, I feel like it's like a reverse culture shock for me because people actually put ice in their beer, which like I didn't do it in the US. I felt kind of shocked when people did it in Vietnam, but it actually tastes pretty good. So I guess when in Rome, do as the Romans do. It's pretty good. Compared to the soy milk in Hue, you remember the video that I did eat bún bò Hue, which is the lemongrass beef noodle soup, and I actually ordered soy milk, a glass of soy milk on the side. And I have to say the soy milk in Hue is better. I feel like I can smell the freshness from the soy milk better than here. It's kind of watered down in here, but it's okay. It still tastes very good with bánh giò because this is a great pair right here. and I highly recommend you guys to eat it for breakfast, and especially in the winter in Hanoi, because Bánh Gio usually served hot, and then when you eat it with chili, you have a very warm and like hearty breakfast, so it can start your day, it can make your day, boost the mood for the whole day. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna try this one. It is huge, and I feel like if I eat the whole thing, I don't need to eat breakfast tomorrow, because I feel like I'm gonna stay full until tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna have a bite with minced pork. Ooh, look at this. Wait, can you guys see? Come on. Oh, there you go. There you go. And with Vietnamese young rice bologna with a little bit of the chili. Have a mouthful spoon. So good. I feel like it's so different from the food that I have reviewed to you guys, because I usually review vermicelli or anything with soup, like so brothy, you know. But this one is more of the dry and condensed snack, or you can call it like breakfast food. So everything blended very well. I can taste the chewiness and the softness from the outside of the dumpling. Spicy. Yeah, but basically it's crunchy and it's salty, a bit sweet, and I think eat it with the dumpling, because the minced pork is already very greasy. So when you eat it with pickled cucumbers, it's gonna balance out all the flavors in here. I forgot to mention this Vietnamese bologna for you guys. This one is actually made of like pork ear, you know, and with mushroom, and then they grinded the pork meat, and then they make the bologna like this, and it actually tastes crunchy and soft. Yeah, so have you guys ever had tamales? I feel like the outer part tasted like tamales because of the dough. It's very soft, but it has like a bit of chewiness, and then it mixed pretty well with the pickled cucumbers and other ingredients. The fillings is already stir fried with a shallot and salt and some seasoning, some secret seasoning that they have here. Yeah, so that's why it doesn't have like a distinctive flavor. It's not too sweet, it's not too salty. Okay guys, so I just finished the Banh Gio, the pyramid rice dumpling, and I am so full right now, and I just paid, the price is 55,000 Vietnam dong, which is about $2. So it's like 2 glasses of soy milk and one Banh Gio. Yeah, so one Banh Gio is like 35,000 Vietnam dong with everything on top. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this video today. Don't forget to like and don't forget to share it to your friends so they know what the pyramid rice dumplings are. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!